Welcome back, fellow Diamond Dogs. This is your King Willix. Once again, playing Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Still on the same frickin' mission. Wasn't expecting for it to take this long. But I have no doubt that they're gonna force me this time to actually wear the chicken hat. You know what? I'm going to move to the keyboard controls.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully,
Don't you
boss.
think I know this? I should have by now. Holy crap, how many freaking times are you going to tell me this? Alright. How do I even use my scope on this? Oh, it's F. Okay. Are you kidding? Get up there! Urgh. Seriously, I can't even remember the key to the...
Fire at will.
quiet!
Boss, what about the intel he has? No use arguing about it now. Contract objective complete. Enemy gunship. Stay low and crawl along the ground. That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Stupid trees. Who the heck is shooting me?
Boss, what happened? Boss!
Everyone dies this time. I don't give a crap. Yes, I'm putting on the chicken hat. This is war. The chicken war. And hurry up about it.
That's an enemy gunship. A single burst from his machine gun can cut a man in half. Tread carefully, boss. best out of him back at base.
This.
You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
As I was saying, that was the Jeep that I was supposed to have followed. Now they're going into my garage.
Ik wil niet, prik niet.
Roger. This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. That's it. You've made it out of the hot zone.
On station
No
at
sign of the enemy. Mission complete, boss.
And if they tell me I never broke a sweat, they lied.
Mission complete, boss.
Chicken. With a B.
The Major spilled his guts all right. His nuclear arms business was just a rumor he was paid to spread around. He doesn't even know who's paying him. All his instructions came through a cutout. But hell, who else would be behind it but Cypher? This nuclear arms trading is clearly connected to that yellow cake. He thought the same thing, which is why he tried to investigate ZRS himself. He said something else that caught my attention. That ZRS are trying to kill some old man. How did one old man get that kind of attention?
Code Talker. Rogue Coyote.
Boss, about those walker gears spreading all over Africa, Huey's got an idea for a counter-weapon. Come on back to base.
Can't wait to see this.
This. It's a variable, multi-legged tank. A spin-off of Metal Gear technology.
Big fan of spin-offs, isn't he? I hear he borrowed from the Soviets in Costa Rica, too.
The
Excuse me.
design allows for a lot of freedom in setups. It's based around a central core unit, so you can quickly reconfigure the hardware to suit any sort of mission parameters.
What the good doctor's trying to say is that it's customizable.
Naturally, it will raise the probability of success for standard missions. But it functions as an improved deterrent by increasing your preemptive strike capability against enemy elements. You just deploy it in a war zone, and its superior firepower puts the brakes on enemy attacks. Eventually, the whole war machine grinds to a halt. A true battle gear.
Cause I'm having deja vu here.
I don't like him any more than you. But we need this.
You think it'll cut it in the field?
Turning radius is better than any tanks. That's great for regional skirmishes. Tech like this is popping up all among the PFs. Best way to deal with them is to fight fire with fire.
I'll await your instructions then, boss.
So do we have your approval to commence development?
Fine. Consider yourself off the chopping block, Doctor.
Thank you, Ocelot, for putting the fear of God behind him. Now, this battle gear, as stated to me before, won't be used in our missions. It will be used in how do I say this? It's like departure, but well, hold on a minute.
Got a new mission for you, boss. The client is one of the kids you rescued from that mine. According to the kids, people often disappear from the mine to a place called Nzoya Badiabulu, the Devil's House. On top of that, Saner's involved with the place. Check your iDroid for the mission details.
Combat deployment, which means you can send your guys out with the battle gear, but you can't use it yourself. Don't ask me why, it just happened that way.
Boss, the client this time is a child. One of the children you rescued from that mine. He wants us to save the boy who was their leader. His name is Shabani, and he was the oldest among them. Several days before you went to the mine, he was taken away to Nzoya Badiabulu. Our search turned up a place the locals call by that name. Ngumba Industrial Zone.
The
Nearby
White Mamba.
residents are terrified of it. They say the devil lives there, and that anyone who sets foot in it never returns. This industrial zone has long been abandoned, but it seems it was sold off a few years back to a certain corporation, Saner. And now the perimeter is tightly guarded by a PF. The reason is unclear. The same goes for why Shabani was taken away. But something is obviously going on there. Those kids from the mine really looked up to Shabani. The client has given us the last of their diamonds in return. Go get Shabani out of there, boss. Whatever Cypher's up to in the region, Shabani might just be our best lead.
Indeed. And yes, this was the battle I was afraid of. Okay? Now, everybody assumes that they can keep using crates to drop onto the third child's head. aka or Kid Psycho Mantis. But no, this goes beyond that, and I'll show you why in a minute. Because this goes towards the development we've been so working towards, but nobody seemed to have used. And whenever I figured it out, I figured, you know, since nobody's using it, I will. And I'll show you how to do this immediately, from start to finish. And heck, I won't even need quiet for this one.
Roger.
And hurry up about it.
This is B-Quad. Arriving shortly at LZ. This is B-Quad. On station at LZ. Gaining altitude.
Like I said, I won't be needing quiet for this. Yes, I'm going during the day. There's a very good reason why I'm doing this. And, just to prove this is a shortcut. We're going to do this for the first time, only this first time. Then we'll handle the rest professionally. Once I get the courage to. Skibbity bop
The target is Shabani. He was the leader of the boys being forced to work at the mine. He was separated from the others and taken away to Ngumba Industrial Zone. The locals call this place Nzoya Badiabulu, the Devil's House. Boss, find Shabani and extract him safely. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Oh, I already see the location. P-Quad, you're seriously dropping me off here. Well, I guess I better start running. So I'm not taking a vehicle back here. Nor am I risking a D-Horse. Besides, I feel like I run faster on foot than I do on D-Horse. I don't know why, I just feel like it's possible that way. Or more possible that way.
There's a cliff blocking the way to the objective area. You'll have to take the path.
It had to be a decoy.
State police say this string of domestic homicides appears under 204863. Child care and other social issues facing the average family. As the congressional debate over gun control flares up yet again, we regret to report the murder of a wife and her 2 children by their husband and father. The father purchased the rifle used in the crime at his local gun store 2 days earlier.
PT.
This brutal killing took place while the family was gathered at home.
This is an Easter egg for PT.
Don't touch that dial now. We're just getting started. Retrieved the rifle and shot his wife as she was cleaning.
I'm not interested. I've seen so many people play that and not be able to win. It's like, if they can't win, I can't win. I'm not even gonna bother with it. Simple fact. Or I should say, simple as that. Alright. So we got through the thick of it. Now the hard part. And it's gonna happen quick. Let me explain.
There's a lot of erosion in that tunnel. Could come down any minute. Watch your step.
We gotta get to this door. Before we enter that door, I'm going to show you guys something that I've been building up for a very, very long time.
Reach the objective area. Now look for the target. I just hope he's alive.
He is alive. He won't go anywhere. I know this place from the back of my hand now, thanks to the man on fire. Remember how I said in the middle of a story I found out how to get everything? Was no cheats included. In fact, everything that I've recorded thus far was linked to each other. And everything that I've recorded has been uploaded to YouTube. So we got from point A to point B in the story. The one thing that I was looking for in between that was fire support. We built up to smoke, we built up to sleeping gas, chaff grenades, and then weather modification. What's that, you ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. We can clear weather, we can make it rain, we can even cause a sandstorm. What do you think would be useful in this type of situation? Make it rain. And the rain don't stop till I call it off. Which isn't going to happen anytime soon. Now this is a nightmare.
Boss, here's your money.
There he is. One of these cinematic cutscenes I managed to fix with my computer. Updating every hard drive or drive period there was. And to signal that matter, checkpoint. His chest is gold-ish colored. Their leader has been infected.
The boy sent me.
En je må signet og bannetod. Nå går jeg bek i bunn. You burn with the rest of them.
Get the fuck out of there! What the hell is that? Run, boss. It's him again. You can't let him catch you, boss. Get out of there. Boss, I heard a chopper
Working
touchdown
on
past the
it.
tunnel.
Shush.
Get over there now. Cover, boss. He spotted you. He's coming. This is Pequod. Arriving shortly at LZ. our boss.
Okay, if he gets hit by a rain, he disappears completely. That's what happened. But this freaking fence, though. Get in the Jeep.
Alright, you're out of the hot zone. No enemy forces in pursuit. Mission complete.
Well, at least we get to take the Jeep home. Four-wheel drive. Yep. Plus the
Mission
spray
complete.
can
Great work.
tells you.
Skullface. So he was in Africa after all. Working behind the scenes. Even that man on fire at his beck and call. What the hell was going on at the Devil's house? Earphones embedded in people's throats. Tapes playing voices. And those lumps on their chests. They look like the ones on the bodies at the oil field. The man on fire burned everything to the ground. But we were recording audio the whole time you were there. We'll conduct a thorough analysis of it.
Indeed. The Factory of the Dead. Well, guess what? We'll finish this next episode. This is your King Willix, going to eat dinner for the night. So I'll talk to you later. Well, going to eat dinner, then going to bed for the night. So I'll talk to you later. Peace. That should at least give us time to return back to the chopper. Now, it's been a while, so I can't exactly work the PC controls any more than I used to. So if I were to go back to that, I'm going to have to do some practice first. Because it feels like I can actually control the camera better with the mouse other than the joystick. Because I need more practice on the joystick. Or at least a way to slow it down. Okay, now what's the deal? I need to clean those. Why does P-Quad always under?
Word has it that a Western arms dealer is going to be inspecting a CFA outpost. It appears he's involved with nuclear weapons development in the area.
Welcome back.
My hunch is that this guy is somehow connected to Cypher. I've got no proof, but we know Skullface is working through PFs in the region. Anyway, it just so happens a job connected to this inspection has come in. Take a look at your iDroid.
Why do I have a feeling that that leads to a
Boss, we're ready to develop new equipment. Just give the order.
shut up, a dangerous mission. A more dangerous mission.
Roger. Arriving shortly at LZ.
So I gotta snip this video
This is Pequot. On station at LZ.
and then somehow attach it to our previous one, Man on Fire battle. Because that was clumsy of me trying to get that done in a hurry and not worry about like what the response was after the whole entire scene. And having to escape out of the cave and just shut the game down from right then and there where I had a ton of editing to do. Just puts more on my plate.
Let go of everything.